What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. This one actually is a little out of the ordinary for me. To say that I've never done a video like this before, but there's a lot of people on YouTube, and they don't just do the same types of videos all the time. And lately, I have been making them like that. But I used to make a lot of product reviews and a lot of stuff that I was doing, and I've just gotten in a rut lately. But this is a type of video I haven't done before, and it's probably not something you're going to expect from me, because most of you guys only know what you see in my videos, which is, you know, guns and shooting and stuff like that. But essentially, there's a movie coming out next month, and it's based on a book that I read a while ago. And the funny thing is, I'm not a big reader, and I was just bored, and I was walking through the store one day, and I picked up this book, and I read the back because it had a real interesting name, and I was like, what's this about? And just from reading the jacket of the book, I said, wow, this is kind of interesting. It's got the government against the people against the government, fighting for your rights. Plus, it has to do with predominantly kids. Of course, not the government, but the government's use of these children to keep the rest of the country in line. And being a dad, I love kids, period, but especially being a dad, it hit home. I read this book, and can I tell you, I was like 3 pages in, and I said, this would make a great fucking movie. No lie, I swear to God. And this was years ago when I read the first book. It's actually a trilogy. I read all 3 books, so be prepared for 2 more movies after this one. But essentially, the book I'm talking about is called The Hunger Games. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen the trailers, or if you have, if it's caught your attention, if you've been interested by the trailers or not. But I want to urge all of you to see the movie, because just from the trailers, like I said, I'm not a big reader, but I couldn't put the book down because of the premise, the storyline, and the concepts that all intertwine with each other to make the storyline come alive. But also because for the first time, I'm reading a book, and I'm not just captivated by the story, but I'm actually seeing shit. I'm seeing, not like I'm hallucinating, I'm smoking or popping pills or whatever. I can see it playing out in my fucking head for the first time I think I've ever read a book. And that's one reason why I said this should be a movie, because I could see it playing out. But also I say that to say that watching these trailers, I'm like, that's exactly what I saw in my head. That's freaky. That's crazy. So it's cool that I got the author's vision through her words, and somebody else was able to translate that even further. So it's like we all saw the same thing, and that tells me that this is a book that speaks to a lot of different people on a lot of different levels. If any of you are out there are readers, you always hear, oh, the book was better, oh, the movie was better, or, you know, there was stuff in the book that wasn't in the movie, or all kinds of different things. So I urge anybody that is a reader, read the books. At least read this first one before you go see the movie. But definitely go see the movie, because I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. The storyline is insane, and it's going to be gripping. It's going to be moving. So just read the book, because it's going to really grab a hold of you and not want to let go. If you're a parent, grandparent, aunt, uncle, just love kids. If you're a person that believes that their right to be human is the basic right, and nobody should take your humanity away from you, read this book. If you're, one of these conspiracy government guys that are like, the government's out to control us, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong, I'm just not putting my opinion on that in this video right now. I'm just saying if you're that type of person, this book's going to speak to you. This book is going to speak to so many people in all different ways, and there's always going to be something that's going to grab everybody. This is that type of movie you could take the family to, the wife and the kid. I mean, it's a little, the storyline is a little brutal, and I don't know how the movie's going to play out, all three of them, but it's a little brutal. It can be a little heart-wrenching at times. I don't know how good it is for the kids, but I say family to say that with your lady, or if you're a lady watching the video, if you go with your guy, trust me, the two of you might love two separate things about the book and the movie, but I think you'll both equally enjoy it. But like I said, if you guys are readers out there, read the book first. Just read the book, because after I read the first book, first of all, I couldn't put it down. Second of all, by the time I got to the end, I said, fuck this, I gotta get this other book. I gotta find out how this ends. It takes you on a journey. For some reason, I can't find my book. I've read it so much, and I've gone back to reread it, that it's constantly moving, and I can't find it. In fact, here I pulled up the cover shot on my computer screen, so I'll show you real quick. That right there. That's the cover for the Hunger Games book. Hardcover, softcover, doesn't matter. That's the cover right there. Now, not only did I lose the copy of that book, but the second book is called Catching Fire. And I got that in hardcover, and for some reason I can't find the dust cover, the jacket for it. So this is all I got. But I pulled that up on my computer to show you that as well. And let's get that here. That's what it looks like. Hardcover, softcover. That's Catching Fire. Catching Fire is the second book. And then the third book in the trilogy is called The Mockingjay. This, I have the book, I have the dust cover, I have everything. The name, The Mockingjay, this repetitive bird symbol, it all gets explained. And it's a sick, twisted, fucked up ride that you don't want to get off of. That's the best way I explain it. And I make this movie, I made this video not because the movie is coming out. I genuinely am making this video because of the fact that I love this story. I love these books. Every person that I meet, I tell about this story. And the weird thing is, sometimes on YouTube, we incorporate YouTube into our lives as just an everyday part of our lives. And then there's some times where it's a separate entity altogether. And I'm kind of in between. But because I always do the same things on YouTube, it never dawned on me that, hey, you love these stories so much, and you tell everybody you see and meet, I can meet you for the first time, at a function or at my job, or I just meet you for the first time and make small talk, and you say, oh yeah, in my spare time I read, blah blah blah. I hear that, I'm on it. You know it's a great book. You know what you need to read? I'm telling you now, you're gonna love this book. Matter of fact, just read the first chapter. If you can go a week without going back, then I'm wrong. But I guarantee you, you can't put the book down. This book is fantastic. But I will go on and on and on about this book. And I'm trying not to do that in this video. I'm trying to make this as quick as possible. But I know with this movie coming out, if it takes off the way the books did, and it speaks to people half as good as the books did, then word of mouth is going to spread, and people are going to see this movie. And what if it is one of those movies that it's different from the book? there's stuff that was in the book that wasn't in the movie, or the story got translated better in the book. I want to get to you guys, the masses, the internet, the world wide web, you know, not the state wide web, the country wide web, the continent wide web. It's the world wide web. I want to speak to everybody to say that take the time to read the books. Even if you're not a reader, it's a quick, easy, fast read. It's not a thick book with small print. I know this book looks average to thick size book, but when you open it up, the print is not that small. So the book moves fast. It's a quick read. You know, you'll go through chapters at a time. But you know, I was watching some videos, and I'm watching some people I subscribe to, and it dawned on me, the one person that made it really click to me was I'm one of those guys that go back and watch people's old videos. Videos I've seen 100 times, I'll watch them again just because I like them. I was watching one of Cutlery Lover's older videos, and he was talking about hobbies and how how he's into a plethora of stuff. There's just a lot of shit he's into, you know, the lighters, and there was another guy, and forgive me, I can't remember what your YouTube tag is, but he was saying how, you know, he has hobbies for every season. You know, in the winter he's got these 2 hobbies. In the summer he does these 3 things. And I'm thinking, you know, and it just dawned on me that I'm not just guns. You know what I mean? I'm not just silly. I'm not just goofy. I'm not just, you know, product reviews. I'm not just going to the range. There's more to me. And when something is important to me, you know what I mean? People have videos up of guns and shooting and all this stuff, and then they got a video of their kids. And there's nothing wrong with that. I smile because I'm not being smart, but because that's the way YouTube should be. It should show all of us everything there is to you. And that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm starting to realize that more. And reading is not a passion of mine. It's not a big thing. It's not like, you know, like some of my friends and some people I know, they just read one book, and as soon as they're done, they're picking up another book. They're constantly reading. They read every day. I'm not that guy, but I'm telling you now, you don't have to be that guy to read these books. So yeah, to some people that would never even think twice about it, the people that say they're not readers, I'm just real passionate about this storyline. If you don't like it, you know, what did it cost you? You know, you don't even have to buy the book. You can go to the library. You can download it on the internet. There's 100 free ways you can get this book. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's a quick read. You blow through 5 to 5, somewhere between 5 and 8 chapters in less than a day. You know what I mean? If you can say, not so great, fine. Then that's your opinion. I would say finish the book all the way through and see if you don't want to see where it goes and where it leads after that, though. I tell you that. But yeah, and another reason I put this out is because I want some people to know that I'm not a bandwagoner. I'm really not. I'm not a bandwagoner. These books came out years and years ago. I read them a few years after they came out, and it's been years since then that the movie's finally coming out. But yeah, definitely. I would say pick up a copy, read it. Movie comes out in a couple of weeks if you're really against reading the fucking book. But I would say give it a try. Again, that book is The Hunger Games. Let me pull this picture back up here for you. And right there. That's what the book looks like. That's the author there, Suzanne Collins. But yeah, awesome book. Awesome book. You guys need to give it a try. But yeah, that's just a different side of me, and something I'm passionate about. I wanted to share with you guys. And I hope you give it a try. If not, you don't. But I thought I'd make a quick video about it and share with you guys. So appreciate you taking out the time to watch this video. If anybody has read the book, leave me feedback, comments. I mean, if you're gonna read the book and you start reading the book and you hate it, let me know. You read the book and you love it, let me know. You don't read the book and you go see the movie, let me know what you thought about the movie. But yeah, it's definitely good, and I think you guys should give it a shot. You know what I mean? Just turn a few pages, and I promise you, it'll have your attention. So again, thanks for watching the video. Leave me comments if you read, gonna read, whatever. Even if it's not for another couple of weeks from now when you get done with the book, whenever. But thanks again for watching the video. Thanks to all my new subscribers, and I'll be back soon.